One love, God bless. Fire Nelson here, and today I'm here to talk to you about the purpose of life. So, what is the purpose of life, and do people have different purposes, and is there different paths of life? And so many questions come around the purpose of life, and how do we know if what we think the purpose is or what I think the purpose is actually true? Well, I've come to realize, and this is only in this current time, maybe the purpose of life may be different in a later video a year down the road. But for me, the realization that has come to me is the purpose of life is to find that connection with the Most High, to build that connection and build that inner wisdom, that inner guidance that the Most High provides, and follow that path and be a humble servant on that path. Now, that doesn't mean for everybody to just renounce their whole life or give up everything they have and sell everything or just give everything away. But for some people it might. But the truth of the purpose of life is to be a servant and to build that connection with the divine source within us all, to be connected with that spiritual sound that guides us and gives us wisdom in the ways that we should walk. The purpose of life is for us to serve the Most High by serving the Most High's children, the Most High's creation. And we are part of this creation. We are only here in this incarnation because of a built-up of good karmic habits. Some may call it destiny. Some believe more of it's a karmic thing where we may have been first born as a beetle and slowly we've gotten to be a human. And by being a human, you have the chance to think inwardly instead of just thinking instinctively. So it's a blessing to be a human in whatever form you think about it. If you think we're just made a human right out the box or not, we could have still easily been born a deer or a beetle or, a rat, a roach. But we are born a human to serve. We are born a human to be a true example of what the Creator creates and what the Creator can do. Of course, we don't have the exact same abilities that Yahweh, the Most High, God, Allah, whatever you want to call that entity does have. We don't have those same higher capabilities. But we can reach that type of frequency, that type of vibration where it seems that we make miracles happen everywhere we walk. Just like Jesus did, just like Buddha did. So we have to realize that success is cool, yes. Riches is cool, yes. Fame is cool, yes. Getting a promotion at your job is cool, yes. Seeing your kids graduate is cool, yes. Seeing yourself grow is cool, yes. It's good. It's a good thing to happen. But if you're not being of service, if you're not growing that connection, if you're not growing that connection with the inner source, then you're missing out on a path of true happiness, of true bliss, of true harmony. You could be watching your kid graduate, but you're in your head thinking about things or who you're sitting next to, or your ex-husband that you have to see, or your ex-wife, or this teacher, or somebody you don't like. Or maybe just 2 days later, you're yelling at the same kid for messing up or spilling paint in the garage, something like this. So we get caught up in life, and instead of just surrendering to someone who is suffering or someone who has made a mistake, we add to their suffering, we add to their anger, their aggression. When really, if we can tell, hey, this is not a time for me to be of service. It's time for you to switch your focus and focus on yourself again. Let them adjust. Let them come back. We should always be looking for opportunities to be of service and a helping hand to people who want it, who need it. And it's not to be a burden as someone who was always, oh, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? But just be open and receptive to the universe. Don't be so closed off. Realize and always repeat, I am thy servant, servant. I am thy servant, servant. So it doesn't mean that you are the servant of a king, which you can be. We are the servant of the Most High, the greatest King of Kings, yes. But we are the servants of the maids. We are the servants of the janitors. We are the servants of the people that are washing the dishes. We are here to help out the common man, the common woman, the common people of society, no matter what status they are at. We are here to help people realize the consciousness within, the Christ consciousness that we all have within us, the Holy Spirit, as the Bible calls it. The holy nam, the holy sound, the holy shabd within all of us, as the Buddhists call it. We have to see ourselves for who we truly are. And that takes us getting down and humbling ourselves and realizing our path that we may have been working so hard at to take isn't the path that's ultimately going to lead us to happiness. The purpose of life is to love one another and serve one another as much as possible. That also means ourselves. That also means doing things that are going to heal you mentally, physically, and spiritually. And sometimes the mind, the ego, will get in the way of things that are actually going to be amazing for you. Oh, I don't want to meditate today because of this and this, I'm too busy. Or I don't want to eat these healthy foods because I hate vegetables ever since I was a kid. Or, you know, I want chicken, I want this and that. I want to, you know, smoke as many cigarettes as I want because who knows, I could get hit by a bus tomorrow. The mind constantly plays tricks on us and makes us think less of our true potential. But when we are connected with the true purpose of life, the true divine sound of life, we are able to calm the mind easier through prayer and meditation, and able to choose things that are more healing for us mentally, physically, and spiritually. Whether it's what we watch, whether it's what we listen to, whether it's what we eat, what we say, what we think even. Eventually, all these things will come in alignment with your true path, your true purpose of life. Being a servant exactly the way that you're supposed to be. Everybody has the true purpose of life. Everybody has the same exact purpose of life. But the paths are different. Just like there's many religions and many different, ways of spirituality that all eventually take you to the same source, take you to the same creator. There's many paths to find, oh wait, I am a servant in life. Maybe you've been a teacher all your life and not realizing, oh, I'm here to serve. This is what I'm doing. I'm teaching the youth. Now you can teach with more awareness, more happiness, more in tuneness, instead of just reading off the agenda, going by the booklet, and that's it. Maybe you have a calling to do art or music. And maybe you want to do something inspiring instead of just going with the flow of society. Making killing songs and, making, songs about money and heartbreak and cheating on this person and that person and, dancing all crazy. Maybe you have a different message that you want to give, something that is going to uplift people instead of just get people up and dancing, get people hypnotized. You're trying to actually get them aware, not hypnotized. You're trying to wake them up. This is service. We should all be open to seva. This is service, the ultimate highest version of service. Service out of pure connection with that divine source. Service from your heart, from your soul peace. When you are open to service, open to giving, open to be aligned with where your destiny is trying to take you, then you open yourself up to also receive more and more in your life. But service isn't done, or it shouldn't be done, with the intention to receive anything, not even a thank you, not even a good job, anything. And when service is done in this way, full-heartedly, doesn't matter if it's helping someone out or you are just working and you are aware of how your work is helping others and helping other people eat and function in our life. We should be doing this out of the pureness of our heart. Yes, we need to pay bills, of course, but your efforts are out of the pureness of your heart. And when you do this, you open yourself to receive more, to be blessed more abundantly, because the Most High sees you are putting in work. You are not only doing your prayers, your meditations, you're learning, through spiritual books and holy books, but you are also taking time to make an active change in how you deal with society, with this world. The people need more people who are aware that they are here to be servants to this universe, not to just serve themselves. We need to get less attached to so much of what we think that we are, and just let what we are truly flow from us. We need to get less attached of what we think that we are and let our true self freely flow from us. Open ourselves up so that we can truly be ourselves without the extra additives of society that has been built on into this person that we think that we are. Really, we are just usually our ego in manifestation. We aren't an example of what Yahweh wanted us to be in manifestation. We are an example of what society and the rest of, the good, affirmations and bad affirmations that we've received in life, the karmas that we've received in life, is usually what we end up looking like. But when you take time to connect with that divine source through prayer, meditation, and other spiritual practices, you're able to disintegrate and burn off those karmas, good and bad, so that you're able to let new inspiration, new blessings, new wisdom come through. It's no longer you just running your life from your ego point of view. You're able to run your life from a higher source point of view. So the purpose of life is to connect with that higher source. Let go of your ego. Let go of the self that you built yourself up to be. And just become a servant of the Most High in all ways. That doesn't mean you have to stand on a street corner with the cross like, people be doing with a microphone. No, you don't have to do all this, but just be a servant in your life and try to change and build your life more and more so it's aligned with the path of peace, of being of service, of spirituality. We don't want to keep working the same 9 to 5. We don't want to keep hanging around with the same people. We don't want to keep going to the same club. Our purpose is big. Our purpose is different than a lot of people. We are here for a reason. We are here for the same reason that everybody else is, but we now know our purpose, while other people think they know their purpose. So we are here for a reason, to help people find their purpose, to help people find true happiness. When they think that they're achieving, everything they ever dreamed of, and they get to the end of all these achievements and they're wondering why I don't feel happy, why I still feel like I'm not enough, we are supposed to be there to help them, to show them love, to guide them, to be a helping saint to them. Because the purpose of life is to love and be of service, to find that true self and that true connection with the divine source within and throughout the entire universe. So I appreciate everybody that watched this. And if you haven't, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And I wish you luck on your journey in finding your true self and connecting with the purpose of us all. Being a servant of thy servant. Being the open heart, open soul, open light of wisdom to guide people to the Most High, to guide people to the true source within themselves, that Holy Spirit, that Christ consciousness, to help other people awaken their third eye and see the truth of life. One love.